Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with day 5 of Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. And today I'm using another sketch that has vertical and horizontal pictures. And I'm turning it again. I feel like I take a lot of vertical pictures and then I think I take a lot of it just really depends. It's usually the opposite of whatever the dang sketch I find. But that's okay because these are really easy to turn. And so I have 2 cover pages and 1 full sheet from the Bark collection. And that is all the paper I have. I have some little scraps, but I'm almost positive I tossed the majority of the little itty bitty bits and pieces. But I have 4 sticker sheets, 2 that are pretty much empty, and then this other one for my dog. I think it says love my dog or heart my dog or something like that. So I really would like to get a lot of this stuff used up. And then I have a solid white and this 8 by 11 black cardstock. I've already pulled some of the little tags and things out that I would love to get on this layout because I have so much ephemera and wordy bits left of this collection and 1 single sheet of paper. So I've got my paper, I've got my embellishments, I've got my fun pictures, and I've got this really cool sketch. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I'm going to use a base of white paper. And this has the stripy bits, and I was going to use a bunch of scraps, and then I realized I have this. This is the cover page, and it is a little shiny because it's got that, kind of, how the cover pages for like Echo Park and stuff are. And so, and if you don't, I'm sorry. And so, like I said, I have this 1 sheet of paper, but I need to map my pictures and I need a cut apart. And so I have decided to use this one here. I think it's the one in the middle that I end up using. I don't know why I left that in there, you all. It says something about being the best. Pause down, you're the best or something. These pictures, oh no, I'm going to use the doghouse. I make another layout after this to use up the end and the last bits and pieces of this collection. Well, paper, you all, paper. Because I'd have to cover multiple layouts just to get rid of and use up all of the different things in this collection. Because I have so many bits and pieces of ephemera left. So anyway, I'm going to lay this down. And then I'm going to take that torn piece and add it over there. And I do have to trim a bit off on the side because it didn't go all the way over, which is kind of annoying. I've been noticing that a lot with collections lately, that they don't come all the way. They're not a full 12 by 12. And it's frustrating to have that little piece, that little sliver there. And so, but that's okay. So I pulled out that black 8.5 by 11 and I cut it up to where I could map my pictures. And then I used 2 of the cut aparts on the remaining paper that I had and trimmed my picture down just enough to where you can't see what's on the cut apart. You just get that color. Now, these pictures. The bigger picture is my dog. He is in the vet. We're waiting for him to go back for some blood work because we were a little concerned. We think he might have had a seizure or 2. And he hasn't had one since then, but he had just an odd episode on a Sunday and a Monday. And so I took him to the vet on Tuesday, my son and I did. And so this is him sitting there waiting impatiently for the vet. And so the other 2 smaller pictures is him trying to hide. So the top picture is the part, what you can see of him, which would be his whole entire back and tail. And then his face underneath my leg, which is what that green thing is my leg. He's hiding his face under my chair. It's like a big person hiding behind like a stop sign or something. I mean, it's hysterical because bless his little heart. So it's just something you'd see on TV or something. So I just thought it was funny. So I took these pictures and decided that I was going to use these to document his visit to to the vet. So I did pull out all of these little bits and pieces. It's sideways. I'm trying to read things upside down. One of them says something about having a rough life. One of them says bad to the bone. I thought that was really funny. And kind of tongue-in-cheek because it's right next to his little picture of his face buried underneath my chair. And then I thought that it'd be cute to use this love starts with a wet nose and ends with a tail or a wagging tail or something like that. And I thought that was appropriate since it's his nose and his tail that you can see in the picture. That little blue tag over to the right says something about stay positive. So I thought that these were all really cute and fitting. And then I'm just going to add some puppy paws and maybe a dog bone or something, just kind of scattered around. This month is use the stash, but not necessarily going over and above to do all the things because I'm packing to move, and I'm moving on July the 10th. So when y'all see this in 5 days, I'll be moving. So you just know at this point, I'm probably like frantically packing things. So I'm trying to get the first part of July's Off the Board Pineapple Papers done so that they are up and loaded and I can pack up some more of my scrappy things because I scrapbook every day and not being able to scrapbook would stress me out. So I will still scrapbook through the move. It's just across the parking lot, so I'm not going far. So I decided to title this Promise We Love You because my poor precious dog probably thought that we didn't. And I know it's kind of hard to see some of like the word promise because of that red diamond, but in person you can see it just fine. So I end up adding some black accents with my Ranger acrylic accents, and that is it. So, oh no, enamel accents, y'all. Good gravy. So here is that sketch again. This is really versatile and has a lot of potential. And I will definitely be putting this in my to use in the future because I think you could do a lot with this. I would like to pull out some stencils and do some fun things with that too. So anyway, here is the close-up. See, you can see that pretty darn well. Promise we love you. Maybe I should put still next to that. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you'll check out the Off the Board with Pineapple Papers playlist. I hope you'll come back and see me again really soon. I hope you get a chance to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.